Today we're going to be looking at the brand new Clown Clan archetype from Blazing Dominion, and I have to say we did see the main monster of this deck from the Master Duel thing that was posted earlier today when we covered the Doom Z cards. But let's take a look at the new cards and let's talk about them. So first up, I do want to note that the Master Duel name is Clown Crew Bien Caviso. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't speak Italian, so I'm sorry, but it is the Clown Clan White Face, and it's a level 7 Light Illusion effect monster with 2500 attack and defense. And you can tribute summon this card by tributing one face-up Ritual, Synchro, Fusion, Exceed, Pendulum, or Link monster. And if this card is tribute summoned, you can activate one of these effects, but you can only use each effect of this card's name once per turn. You draw cards equal to the number of monsters tributed for its summon. Negate the effects of face-up cards your opponent controls equal to the number of monsters tributed for its tribute summon. And once per turn during your opponent's main phase, you can quick effect immediately after this effect resolves, tribute summon one monster. So this is actually a really useful card because if you tribute one of each, it allows you to just draw 6 cards or allow you to negate 6 face-up cards your opponent controls. Now, currently there aren't anything for Pendulum or Link monsters for this theme, so that is going to be speculation for the next set that there will be support for this deck. Now, for a boss monster, it's really good, and I definitely have to say they did a good job on that. Next up, we have Clown Clan Flare, being a light beast warrior ritual effect monster with 500 attack and 1000 defense. And you can ritual summon this card with a Clown Clan card. You can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. You could reveal this card in your hand, add one Clown Clan card from your deck to your hand, then discard one card. If this card is tributed, you can activate one of these effects, but you can only use each of these effects of this card's name once per turn. Shuffle all ritual monsters on the field and in the graveyards into the deck, or change one effect monster on the field to face down defense position. Now, that's going to be an ongoing theme with the tributed effect based on the type of monster, where they shuffle the type of monster on the field and in the graveyards back into the deck. So it's going to be really useful against decks like Mitsurugi, against Branded, a Killer Tune, any Synchro deck, really, Malice, and so on and so forth. So it's definitely going to be very interesting how they're going to portray the Pendulum monsters and the Link monsters going forward. Next up, we have the Clown Clan Diablo, being a light level 5 Beast Warrior of Fusion Effect monster that has 200 attack and 1800 defense. Takes 2 monsters with the same attribute but different types, so like Muddy Mud Dragon. And if you tribute summon a monster's attack and defense position monster, inflict double piercing battle damage. So pierces and doubles really good. If this card is tributed, you can activate one of these effects, but you can only use each of these effects of this card's name once per turn. Return all fusion monsters on the field and in the graveyard into the extra deck, or set one Clown Clan trap from your deck. So really, it's just a way to get out your traps, which is really useful. And honestly, just being able to return branded fusions is really good, on top of just being able to wipe away Dracotel fusion monsters too. So this is going to be a very important card for the current meta. Next up, we have Meteor, being a level 6 light beast warrior synchro. It has 600 attack and 1300 defense, and it takes 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuners, and your opponent cannot activate cards or effects when your monster is tribute summoned. Overall, really good. If this card is tributed, you can activate one of these effects, but you can only use each of these effects of this card's name once per turn. Return all synchro monsters on the field in the graveyards into the extra deck, or you can target a Clown Clan card in your graveyard, except Meteor, and add it to your hand. So really a way to recycle, which is good. And being able to return all synchro monsters on the field and in the graveyard to the extra deck is also really good. Then we have Clown Clan Devils, a rank 3 Beast Warrior light Exceed effect monster with 0 attack and 2000 defense. This could definitely be used in decks like Raging Typhoon or Speedroid if you're running the Speedroid engine, or even in just other generic level 3 decks. Your tribute summon monsters gain 1000 attack. If this card is tributed, you can activate one of these effects, but you can only choose each of these effects of this card's name once per turn. Return all Exceed monsters on the field and in the graveyard to the extra deck, or you can set one Clown Clan spell card from your deck. So being able to wipe away Ryziel cards or even Automat is really good. So I definitely see this deck so far being good in Genesis, and depending on how the second wave of support is, might actually be a prominent meta deck. Next up, we have Rehearsal. It's a normal spell card, and you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. Tribute one monster from your hand to add a white face or a Clown Clan spell or trap card from your deck to your hand, except Rehearsal. And you can banish this card from your graveyard to ritual summon one Clown Clan ritual monster from your hand by tributing monsters from your hand or field whose total level equal or exceed that monster's. Now, this is really good because, well, if you're playing Mitsurugi Clown Clan, you can tribute your Murakumo, Habakiri, whatever, to summon out your level 1 ritual. And it triggers the effects to search, to summon, which is honestly really powerful. But also, tributing your level 4s is really useful too, because you can also tribute from hand, and it doesn't need a specific monster type, which is actually really powerful. Next up, we have Clown Clan Matinee. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not too sure. But it's a continuous spell card. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. During your main phase, you can special summon one Clown Clan monster from your deck or extra deck, ignoring the summoning condition. Also, you cannot activate the effect of monsters special summoned from the extra deck and deck until the end of the next turn. So it makes it where you just are locked out of stuff from the deck and extra deck, but that's fine because a lot of these have continuous effects. So that's nice to know. And during the end phase, you could draw one card for each type of monster: Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, Exceed, Pendulum, Link, tributed this turn. Then you can set one spell trap card from your hand. So being able to draw into 6 and set your traps for your opponent's turn is really good, or even your quick play spell that's coming up next, which is the Malabarism. It's a quick play spell, and you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. Special summon 2 Clown Clan monsters from your deck or extra deck, ignoring their summoning conditions. Also, you cannot activate the effects of monsters special summon from the deck or extra deck until the end of the next turn after this card resolves. During your main phase, if this card is in your graveyard, except the turn it was sent there, then you could banish it and tribute one monster from your hand or field, then target one card on the field and return it to the hand. So this is a really useful card because it gets to your Clown Clan cards on the field. So you summon out 2 for free, and you could just immediately tribute someone into your white face. So overall, the synergy is there, and they always want you to have white face in the hand or on the field, or recycling it back from the graveyard to the hand. So that's really good. And after that, we have Clown Clan's Sori. It's a normal trap card, and you can activate one of these effects, but you can only choose each of these effects of this card's name once per turn. You cannot activate the effects of monster special summon from the deck or extra deck until the end of the next turn. After this effect resolves, special summon 2 Clown Clan monsters from your deck or extra deck, ignoring their summoning condition, or add 1 Clown Clan monster from your deck to your hand. And during the main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Immediately after this effect resolves, tribute summon 1 Clown Clan monster face up. So this definitely leads that there's going to be more than 2 cards revealed, as they're probably going to give them another monster in the main deck, because normally when there's a level 7 monster like Dark Magician, there's always going to be an apprentice like Dark Magician Girl, like Nightmare Magician and Nightmare Apprentice, so that makes a lot of sense. And overall, this is a really good card, and definitely one of the things that you want for the deck. And finally, we have Clown Clan New Face, which is a teaser of a upcoming card, or cards, because there's 2 of them, and this is probably going to be the Pendulum Monster. You can only use the first, second, and third effect of this card's name once per turn. During the standby phase, you can shuffle 3 Clown Clan cards from your graveyard and or banishment into the deck, then draw 1. If you tribute summon a monster, you could target other spell or trap cards on the field up to the number of monsters tributed for it, destroy them. So this is actually really good, and if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, except from the field, you can place it face up on your field. Foolish Bearer of Goods is a really good card for this. Just send it, place it, and then you get to do your whole entire tribute to destroy whatever. And overall, this is a really interesting theme. It's definitely a Genesis deck for right now, but I could see it in the future becoming, I don't know, a potential anti-meta deck where it combats all the meta, especially with all the shuffle all blank monsters on the field and in the graveyards into the deck. So the pendulum's probably going to state shuffle all pendulum monsters from the graveyard field and face up extra deck. If they do that, and the link monster is just gonna do all link monsters, whatever. But tell me what you guys think about the Clown Clan archetype down in the comments below, because it's really interesting and I kind of want to try it out because the star of the show is an illusion, and I've been loving the illusion stuff ever since they released it in Duelist Nexus. But anyways, I've been BoltSpider. See you guys in the next video, and goodbye. If you all enjoyed this video, hit that like button down below, and if you want to show support, please hit that subscribe button as well. And I do also have channel memberships, and if you want to support the channel more, it would be much appreciated. Thank you to FGH for supporting the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video.